Hey everyone, it's Jennifer with DP Addiction Adventures. Are you guys ready for the finale of hashtag bringing in the new year 2022? I am so excited. This was our second annual and it was phenomenal. Seeing what you guys have been doing, hearing your questions, having Tina on to show us. Tia's been a great guest and a sister, and Lizzie was last weekend. So also, real quick, before we get into too many details, hop on over to last week's. Make sure you leave a comment on what you loved about Lizzie's interview, because we're going to give away a prize tonight using the comment picker. So great to see you, Gabby. I'm so glad you're here. AK Rose, I've missed you so much, Lisa. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Scrapping Sylvia. Naomi's in the house. Oh, she's going to cut us. Hey, Ginger, I'm so glad that you're here. I've missed you too. Hey, Jill, how are you feeling, buddy? Oh my goodness, Jill's kind of been a buddy with me on recovering from COVID. Hey, Sue, I'm so glad that you're here. Melody. Oh my goodness. So real quick before we dive in again, hey, Mickey Sunshine. Hey, Tia, I see you, girlfriend. I want to tell you that in February, I'm taking a break, but I can't take a break, right? We've got to keep ourselves going. And so are you guys ready for it? I'm going to show you. Got to get all fancy schmancy. Let's see here. No. Okay. I am partnering with the Uncrafty Crafter, Jenny, One Fun Diamond Painter, Lori and Beth with Shine Like a Diamond, and we are doing hashtag Palatine 2022. This is a relaxation collab, okay? So this is all things love, self-love, mental health care. If you're doing Love is in the Air, which I know Tia and Lizzie are doing, this is just another way that you can piggyback and win a prize or come into our lives and enjoy chewing the fat, which is something that we like to say when we're sitting around with our pals. So Palantine means paint along. If you are a cross stitcher, you can also cross stitch along as well. But the grand prize is going to be a diamond painting from Crystal Canvas. They are sponsoring this event. And we are saying it doesn't have to be a new start. You need to have at least 50% of the painting done or still to do. So this is just like a relaxation kind of piggyback going. You guys are already working hard out there with your different collabs. Let's give you another chance to win, laugh, play, have fun with all things sparkle and thread. And so we are going to there's 4 weeks in February and there's 4 of us. So like week 1, I might be giving away the prize. Week 2, Jenny with the Uncrafty Crafter might be giving it away. Week 3, Lori. Week 4, Beth. And then at the end, we'll have a grand prize. So we're each giving away 1 mini prize and 1 big prize at the end. So I just wanted to let you know that's what's happening with us. Whew, just a relaxation moment to have some fun with one another. So that's what's going on in February with DP Addiction Adventure and my channel and my friends. Hey, Cal, good to see you. Baby Cakes is in the house. Great to see you. Wonderful, wonderful. Hey, Narada, prayers, fairy tale. I've missed you, girl. Hope all is well. Yes, Scrapping Sylvia, you can use the same painting. So if you want to jump in and do a new start and follow with Tia and Lizzie, great. And you can use the same painting. If you're like, oh, I have this painting from Blinging in the New Year, you can use that painting. It's completely up to you. Hey, Palmy Angel, so good to see you. And so that's just what we're doing. That's what we're doing. So I just wanted to let you know about that. Oh, Shawana Mama, so good to see you. I'm glad you came. So that's what's going on in February with me. I was trying to think about There was another quick announcement before I brought Tia in. I don't think so. I did post on collabing it up, the finish. Put in, it doesn't have to be finished, it's the end. So put in your progress, because how we're going to pick the winner is I'm going to go to the end forms. Make sure you fill out the end form. I'm going to put you guys on a wheel. You're going to get dizzy. We're going to pick the winner. And then I'm going to double check if you filled out your entry form and double check if you posted a picture either on Instagram or on collabing it up with crafts. And then if you did those 3 things, then you are the winner. Oh no, Berta! Berta just got off work. She's not feeling so hot. Oh, I'm so sorry, Berta. You need to relax, kick up those feet, get some soda crackers in you. I'm so sorry. And Berta, I was going to say, that's the thing I was going to say. Berta is a new member. What do I do with new members? New members get to ask me any truth question. And I have to answer that question. So I'm going to bring Tia in. Berta, you can save it for next time when you're feeling better, or you can ask it tonight. But I'm going to bring Tia in. But if you become a member, that is your first prize. You get to ask me a truth question. Hey, Tia girlfriend, how's it going?
It's going good. How are you?
I love your eyes. Did you do some makeup coloring tonight? It looks beautiful. Matches your butterflies. Oh, you're giving me the
I'm giving you the eye, the side eye. I
eyebrows.
try.
I always wants me to do eyebrows. Good girl.
How are So how are you? How's your week going?
Oh, thank God it's over. I'm looking forward to this weekend, spending time with family, relaxing. I have not diamond painted in 3 weeks, girl. I
Oh,
just started diamond painting tonight in Mickey's live. So I am like, I'm back in the zone. And then I'm
same,
like, this painting is huge. I'm drowning.
same. I have been, for lack of anything other to do, and that's
Oh, you're freezing. You're freezing. Just freezing.
so that's all that I had been doing.
Can
Did I
you repeat
lose you?
that? You froze. We lost you.
Okay.
Well, Cal, you are more than able. I will trust you that you haven't asked me a question, so we can arrange that. I don't want you to feel left out. Usually I pull
Ask
from a
her
truth
about
jar.
ask her about the toilet paper story.
What? Are you talking about my
Ask,
sister-in-law's house?
I love that story. Have you ever been back? I don't
To my
know.
sister-in-law's? Yeah, but I have a fear of that bathroom. I have I go upstairs to their other
Is that
bathroom that
better?
was Oh, now you're like a
Is that
scary
better?
Matrix monster. Mm.
That's my daughter. She keeps messaging me. She says she's homesick. Um, I
Aw.
said I'm on J Rob's show. So yeah, your sister-in-law when you went, I think I
Yes.
channeled her for a moment.
Do you really want me to tell that story again? I will, because you told your fire story again.
Please do. I love that story.
All
Just
right, Bert,
just
I see your
know,
question. I'll answer it in just a minute after this story. But yeah, for
just
those of you
know.
coming in, um, what my husband's gonna correct me. He's in the room, but it was a special occasion. I can't remember if it was a birthday or a holiday like July
It was a
4th
holiday.
or okay, something.
You guys were there
So
for like Thanksgiving dinner or
yeah,
something.
something like that. See, I blocked some of this stuff out.
It's been a few years. I can understand.
So my brother and sister-in-law have 2 bathrooms. One is a full bathroom upstairs, remodeled when they moved in. The bathroom on the main floor is like a half bath. It's the sink and the toilet, and it's right off the kitchen, and it has a sliding, like a pocket door. And the toilet kind of wobbles, and it's a little scary. It's that old school 70s, like not quite salmon pink, but pink. Um, So I usually never do any serious business in it, right? And my brother and sister-in-law buy the Charmin, like super thick toilet paper. That's okay. That's fine. They're allowed to do that. But when you combine that with a toilet that doesn't have great plumbing, that's not the best.
Antiquated plumbing.
So normally I use that bathroom. Normally I'm not doing any business. My sister-in-law's mother, we've kind of adopted her as, our mother-in-law too. She just came out of the bathroom. Okay. She's older. She has a walker, digestive system issues, different things like that. So she comes out of the bathroom. I go into the bathroom, and based on the smell, I know that she did business in there. Right. So I sit down, I go to the bathroom. I always use the least amount of toilet paper I can because I'm so scared that toilet is going to overflow. So when I'm done, I turn around and I go to flush the toilet, and the toilet doesn't stop flushing, right? So it keeps, yes, like it's rising. You know that fear in your heart? You're just like, please stop, even if it's right at the top. And it's just like, okay, now it's at the lip. No, you only have an inch left. No, and it keeps rising, and then it starts spilling over. And I was in like no shoes, right? And it just like, and it starts gushing. Like normally, if our toilet at our house overflows for some reason, it'll overflow, but it's like just a little bit, just enough you need to mop it up. No, this was like, and and because it's a pocket door, it gushes out under and through the kitchen, right? Through the hallway, towards the mudroom. My sister-in-law, poor girl, was not having a great day to begin with the stress. Oh my gosh, it's gonna leak into the basement. So my brother-in-law runs down to the basement, and it's like going into the kids' playroom, and I'm just standing there, and I don't have any shoes on, and I'm like, now everyone thinks I pooped really big. And I can't move. I'm like standing there. They're like trying to plunge the toilet. We lifted the lid off to like stop the water from flowing because it was not stopping. It was stuck on like flow. And my sister-in-law goes off, like just all hell breaks loose, storming around the house, yelling at the kids, storming upstairs, doesn't want to talk with any of us, gets mad that water is all over her house. Meanwhile, I'm almost in tears because I'm like, I used 4 squares.
It wasn't me, I swear, it wasn't me.
And even if it was me. So yeah, it was needless to say, my brother-in-law and my husband got the mop out and the paper towels and cleaning it up. And the funniest part is my father-in-law sits there and goes, well, this is a predicament.
But then we're all sitting there for 10 minutes. And we're all like,
I remember.
So then we decided we're going to celebrate one of the kids' birthdays. We were going to have cake. And so we're all sitting there because my sister-in-law had stormed upstairs, and we're like, oh, do we eat cake without her? Because she made it. Do we go get her? Like, do we want to like poke the bear? Do we? And then my brother-in-law's like, let's just eat cake. I'm like, I don't want to cut the cake. She might kill me.
How long did it take? I remember asking you this a year or so later. How long did it take before you got invited over to the house again?
Oh, it was I mean, we got invited, but I mean, we probably didn't go back for almost 4 months. And then when I did go over, I now use the bathroom upstairs. Like, I go upstairs and use the bathroom because I am not messing with that
That
toilet.
old plumbing.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Did you have to apologize on behalf of the aunt, the grandmama, old woman?
No, I mean, no, I didn't say anything, but I I'm sure what happened is she used a bunch of Charmin, then it didn't quite go all the way through the pipes and it looked normal. And then I went and
Clogged it up more.
clogged it up more. So
That's what she get. It's
and
all her fault.
literally,
I blame her.
oh,
Don't look at my J Rob like that. It's your fault. Why would you buy good toilet paper and put it in an old ass bathroom? It doesn't make sense.
well, I've clogged my sister's toilet before. I was having a lot of stomach issues at her house.
You're
She's
not
in
invited to
Toledo,
my house.
Ohio. And I was doing the courtesy flushes and things like that, but I was so sick and I was trying to make it through. I don't know if it was something I ate or what, but their toilet clogged. And so what I did, and it didn't overflow, but I went and got my father because my husband wasn't there. And because I was embarrassed because I had actually gone to the bathroom. So it's like in the in the toilet, and I did not want my brother-in-law or sister to see that. So I went and got dad, and I'm like, I'm so embarrassed, Dad. Can you come help me plunge it? Well, he couldn't get the seal on the toilet, like the plunge right.
The plunger took over.
My dad is a handyman. He's not thinking about his daughter and embarrassment. Sorry, Dad, if you're out there, because I think
Oh,
you're
that's
in
right. Your
chat.
parents do come in.
So I tell them this, but he goes and gets not my brother-in-law. He gets my brother-in-law's dad. So my brother-in-law's dad and my dad are both in the bathroom with the
Like, yeah,
plunger and my
yeah. There it
poops
is
in the
right there.
toilet.
That one.
And
Yeah, that
I'm
came out
just
my baby. That's
I'm
my
like,
baby. She won the turd contest 3 years in a row.
it's like, oh, it was
Oh,
so
you poor dear.
and I'm such a private person that I really have, yeah. And one more funny story with toilets. It wasn't a plug up, but I just started my job where I work now, and they have 5 stalls. The first 4 are normal, and the last one is the handicap. Well, all 4 were filled, so I went to the handicap one, and I go in and I go to the bathroom. Now, this is my first time ever going to the bathroom in this stall. On the back wall is the sensor that self-flushes the toilet. Okay? So I
Yeah.
stand up and I get myself all together, and normally by that time the toilet flushes at least twice, and the toilet doesn't flush. So I turn around and I like wave my hand. The toilet doesn't flush. So then they have that like button, right? So I push the button, the toilet doesn't flush. I'm like, oh crap. And then I look down and I realize the building's so old, it doesn't have the sensor. The sensor's still in the wall, but they changed the toilet. It's a normal toilet that you
You
flush
got
with
kicked
the
her.
handle. I'm like, good thing there's no hidden camera, because I was like, flush, dang it, flush.
Sylvia's giving out the. You know what's funny? I want to know how hard it is. Wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's the test for tonight. How hard is it to place a diamond while you're cracking up laughing? I think it's funny. that are funniest, most.
While the toilet story was happening, AK Rose became a member.
Ah,
Woo! Thank you for joining the club, AK Rose.
I
All
think
right,
that
so Berta
the funny
asked the
part is our funniest stories both surround toilets.
you were dangling your feet and I was standing in the water. So Berta's truth question is, have you really been in that sleeping bag? So Berta, I want to know what you mean by that. Can you explain your question? Because I want to give you the honest truth about the sleeping bag. Are you talking about, have I really not purchased something? Have I really been in a sleeping bag? Etc., etc. So, Berta, if you can let me know, I'll answer you. And then AK Rose, part of your prize you can ask tonight, or you can save it for next time, is to ask a truth question of your choice, and I will give you the answer. I will not shy away. And while we're waiting for those beautiful ladies, Tia, how are you doing? What's been going on besides your daughter missing you? Which obviously she misses you. She shouldn't have ever left.
She shouldn't have left me. She left me at the worst time. I know I tested negative, but I really do feel like I had COVID. I was so far gone. And when I talked to my buddy Cheryl, she says, it's all about timing and when you went to get it tested also. So my daughter left me in the midst of me. I was going for my first test. I hadn't even got the results yet. How dare she? Naughty, naughty. And now she's like, I'm so homesick. It's worse than the first time. And I'm like, oh,
Hey,
you know.
Mendy. Hey,
And I
Tiger
want,
Nine. Sun Moon Love. Good to see you all.
so that's been going on. She's been homesick. And this week my mom has been under the weather.
Oh,
So
no.
yeah, that's the other
Well,
reason
think of
why.
her. Yeah.
Yeah. So she has respiratory. She has asthma, and so it's hitting her hard. Coughing, wheezing a lot. So I have a pour going with eucalyptus and peppermint and spearmint oil all throughout the house. It does help her a lot. It opens her up. She has a what are those things called where you put it on and add your oils to
Oh,
it.
it's like a healing treat or a breathing treatment?
Yeah, she takes breathing treatments. But it's hard. It's hard to get. I guess everybody's having respiratory issues, and so trying to get her inhaler filled, that's been a chore. Instead of dropping off a prescription or getting one called in and picking it up that day or the next day, we're waiting a few days and stuff. So
AK Rose says a diffuser.
is that no? That's what the pour is, a diffuser. It's for breathing treatments. You're right. I just don't remember the name of it. What is it? Nebulizer?
Hey,
Is that it?
Nebulizer, yes.
Yeah, nebulizer. So that's what she has. And, there's been a couple of days where I was like, Mommy, do you got the vid? You didn't cook today. But,
Well, I'm
I
glad
know.
you're there for her to keep an eye on her and make sure that someone's watching her.
Yeah, I'm a worst daughter ever. I guess I should be watching her. I was looking at it like, who's going to cook for me? I'm hungry all the time now. Just losing weight. This weight is just melting right off me. You guys know I'm joking, but I throw a little humor in. Don't hate me in the audience. I'm joking. I have been checking on her. So I made her soup. I made homemade soup. She is the most ungrateful patient.
What?
She looked at it, and she said, you don't like a lot of salt and seasoning. I do put it on after I cook the food. I just don't cook with it, because I'm thinking about my shoulders. And she's like, you don't cook with seasoning. Mom, you could have probably added, if you was making it for me, I guess you're going to eat some of this too. So it's not really for me. Not true. It's all for you. I made the healthy version so you can get better. She's like, mm-hmm. So, she's a lot of
Well, at
fun when
least she
she's sick.
has her
She's a
little
lot of fun.
attitude still there.
She still, look, she's okay. Because she still got her vegetables and hops. Still taking the barley. You know what
Yeah.
barley is?
Well, I
You don't know
know
what
it.
barley?
I know what barley is like for reals, but is it like a code for something else?
Beer.
Okay.
Barley and hops are vegetables and barley. That's code
That
for
went right over my head.
that's code for she's still taking two back. So
Mm.
so
Mm-mm-mm.
don't be mad with me. I'm helping her, but the barley's helping her more, I guess.
I don't know. I don't know. So, to answer Berta's question, Berta became a new member tonight, so she's able to ask me a truth. I joked with Berta on Black Friday about putting her in a sleeping bag and zipping it up and not letting her buy any more Diamond Art Clubs. So now that's kind of our little inside joke is we're sleeping bag buddies. So she was asking me if I truly have not purchased diamond paintings. So I have an unboxing from TSA. I purchased a couple. I think they're the ones that I purchased from Black Friday that are
Okay.
here. But I haven't really bought anything at all for like 60 days when it comes to diamond paintings. I've bought a lot of accessories. But today, I did. I splurged today. So I think that's really funny that Berta asked me. I
What'd you
bought
get?
from the company, I'm going to butcher the name. Ori, it's
Oraloa.
O-R-E, yes.
Is that it? Oraloa? They have
Yes,
some
I think
gorgeous
so.
paintings.
So they were having a 40% off sale on some things that I wanted, plus an extra 20%. So today I went and got 3 paintings and used the
Yeah.
20%. So it was like instead of $63 a painting, it was like 30 something a painting. So
They have some gorgeous paintings. There's 2 in my shopping cart already. So I'm going to check them out. Why you
I
say
love
nothing?
Yeah, I love their birds right now they have where it's a around the world and it's a girl dressed like that culture holding that country's bird.
Oh,
And it's like a cartoon feel, but the colors are phenomenal. Like if it's more of a blue, it's deep blues and creams. If it's a green, it's greens and teals and corals. I mean, there's just the colors are so breathtaking. So I bought 3 because they were
that's
on
beautiful.
sale. So, Berta, I did buy paintings today, and you just had to ask me today. But I am also going to splurge and buy 2 from Diamond Art Club which I haven't bought from in a long time, but they have an elephant painting from Deborah Malcolm. And they have the Friends with You Are My Lobster, which is Rachel and Ross. So from the show
Oh, is
Friends.
that what that meant? I didn't watch it. I saw that and I was like, where's the lobster? And I didn't
Yeah.
get it. But I
Yeah.
understand it now.
So I'm not a big fan of the Friend. I mean, I watch Friends. I'm a big fan of Friends, but the ones that they've come out with, I'm not a fan of. But I need to get 2 paintings to get the free shipping. So I'm like, oh, I'll get the Friends just because it's a limited and it's a smaller price point, and it'll at least get me to the free shipping.
That's
So,
good.
but yeah, that's it, Berta.
Berta got. Are you buying, Berta? Berta, I thought you had. How did your morning go? There's Mindy.
I
How
know
are you,
Mindy snuck
sweetie?
in. Shannon's here. Diamonds around you. Wilma Jean, good to see you, girlfriend.
Yes. I didn't get the
So there,
lobster
so there
yet.
is somebody in the back back room. Should we bring her in, Tia?
My love. Yes, we should.
Sorry, guys. I'm drinking a lot of water right
It's
now.
okay.
Crashly!
Hi.
Surprise! You're live!
Oh, I like that angle.
Oh, mine. Thank you. I came up with it. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something smart but to say right now, and I can't think of a darn thing. I came up with this angle all on my own. Thank you.
Hi, Crash. How are you?
Good. My husband just walked in the door with Taco Bell, so
Hi Tia, hi J Rob.
Hey,
Hi, Curly.
He just now got home, and then brought me this beautiful thing here. Shall we
Please
see
don't
what's
open it.
inside?
No, please don't open it right now.
You hungry?
No.
Oh, yeah. Don't open
Please.
it right now. Don't.
I'm sorry.
Crashly, stop that.
It's okay. Although I really don't have anywhere to set it right now.
You can set it there, just don't open it.
I can smell that, by the way.
I didn't even fart. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the Taco Bell.
You're so bad.
Oh,
Anyway.
Mindy wanted Taco Bell.
Oh, I'm trying not to comment on Taco Bell too much. So this painting though, woo wee. You know, I just recently found out. I think that's a deck.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna make you the star, Crashly, so we can see the painting better.
You know, I thought ever since I was little that I was born to be a star.
Well, I try not to say make you bigger because that just doesn't feel good. So we came up with the make you a star. So where is this duck now that we can see your painting
duck?
better?
Well, there's a couple here, although I think they might be geese. It's a gaggle.
Yep.
Well, I mean, it's either a couple of geese if they're two, but
Gaggle.
I don't know at what point it's called a gaggle, but that's what that is, which I found out when I got up to right here, oh, there's the ducks, even though they're geese, but I said ducks too.
That's okay.
Anyway, this I just found out recently. I think it's a deck, and I still didn't know until I looked at StreamYard.
Oh, deck. I thought you said duck. I was like, I don't see a duck.
Yes. So I found out with landscapes, with blinging it out, I have trouble figuring out what I'm working on, right? So here, I think I can kind of see now that these are trees. But before, with all the confetti, I'm just like, what is that? You know?
Mhm.
And this area over here, which it's kind of rolled up because I have minimal
Yeah,
space.
and it's a big painting.
It is.
You've gotten a lot done, girl.
I've been going to town on this, and it's been a lot of fun. And it landscapes are very different than pretty girls, and I don't know. It's
Really?
kind of fun to see these rocks, for example. After you do it and you step back a little bit, you're like, "Hey, that's a rock!
Mhm.
Look at that rock!" I don't know how to explain it, but it's fabulous.
You like to see the colors fuse together to form detail.
Yeah, but I had all these plans on how I thought I would bling it up, and I made this solid paper here, and it says here the reflection in the water, and then I found out that's probably what that is, and so I'm gonna have to pluck all those off because I wanted to do crystals there, but I mean when I'm doing it, I don't know what it is. You know what I mean?
So something I do with the Notre Dame is I actually keep it next to me and think about, okay, I'm right in this area. I can't really tell when I'm doing it, right?
Yeah.
But I can tell, oh, that's a reflection in the water, or that's the purple blending, or that's the roof. And so then I can try to piece together that I wanted to bling that out. So usually I
That's
keep
actually
this
a good idea.
right next to me when it's a landscape or something so big, because especially if I want to get detailed on what you're doing with putting crystals and ABs and flowers and things like that, we're working on a mosaic, and the mosaic doesn't look like a whole picture till we put it together. So I've got to look at the whole picture. Otherwise, like you said, you're perfectly right. You get lost until it's together. And then you're like, crap, that was the flowers I wanted to use the ABs in.
Also, keep in mind that that reflection is the building. And where
Mhm.
you're probably wanting to focus a lot more sparkle is when you're getting a reflection of the moon, or if you're getting twilight, like right as the sun is going down, and you want to see that reflect off the water. So, yeah, I think right now your painting looks awesome, unless you're
Mhm.
trying to reflect the moon or there's twilight, you're, showing the change from day to night or night to day.
Yeah, I did the reflection in the sun here, like you told me. I'm trying
Yeah.
to dim my light so you can kind of see it a little bit better.
Mhm.
And like, I don't know if you can see that.
It's
Like, there's
super
Look at
sparkly.
that.
I
Yeah.
was so concerned about this. Like, I even messaged Jen. I was like, I think I'm over
Mm-mm.
blinging
Nope.
my water here.
No,
And
you're
I
not.
don't
That's
know if it's picking
gorgeous.
up. Like, these are completely different colors than what it called for, but I used that tool that Tmall
Mhm.
recommended where you
Hmm.
convert the DMCs and stuff or replacements. And so, and then I did over bling with original sparklers. Like, there's like a cluster of them, I think, over here somewhere. The Tmall's sparklers are so shiny that
Shiny.
a
Yeah,
little
there.
bit of light on there. But so I took some of these off and I just put them throughout. And yeah, I think it
It's
looks cool.
looking gorgeous.
And
I
I
think it looks
And you
completely
gorgeous
changed
also.
the colors of the flowers.
Mhm. That's what Mindy was saying is she adds to flowers and trees.
Yeah. Well, and I
Mhm.
don't really know because I was thinking about the trees too. Now, these trees, like right here, are more like background ish. And so I
Mhm.
didn't feel like I wanted to highlight those. I don't know. They didn't seem like
She's
a
No, that
using
makes
words like
sense.
highlight. Do you hear
Look
her?
at that.
She's been listening to
you guys. You guys, wait till you hear my next statement. I didn't feel like these were the focal point of the painting. You guys.
She
Oh,
she gets to host next year's Blingy in the New Year.
there you go. That was awesome.
Thank you. I worked on that all night and I had it prepared. Anyway, but if you go over here, you see how these trees are like more all up in your grill? I feel like that's more focally.
I'm
Yes.
going to put the picture you
Focalish.
sent me, Crashly, up
Okay,
so
cool.
everyone can see what you're. So this is what Crashly's working on. So
Awesome.
you're talking about like those red, yeah, because the light's hitting those, right,
It's
Tia?
hitting them. Correct. And
Yeah,
so that's
I think
why,
like the
like she
dark
said,
one
she feels
maybe.
like they're more of a focal point. I do too. I agree. What are you thinking that you can do with them?
Well, so I went to Tmall's website on accident, maybe, and spent like a bazillion dollars on accident, maybe. And I saw this one
Do you need
called
a sleeping bag for Timo site?
I saw this one called Autumn. I'm like, oh my god, how perfect is that? I see an autumn tree. And so, I can't really show you in these little containers, but this color was like the epitome of what I think this tree can be. Hold on, I just gotta give him a shake. Look at that.
Oh,
I've got to get
you
me
are
some
right.
autumn. I saw it was on there.
That is gorgeous.
It's like one of my favorite sparklers that she had listed. And then I have fairy dust too, but I don't really know what to do with that, like ever. That's
I
really
don't know if the painting you're using is fairy dusty.
No, I don't think so either. I also got this Caribbean one just because I thought it was so pretty. I don't really know what to do with that either, but I needed to have it
Water.
because I went to her website on accident. With
The next
water in
painting.
this one, because I thought water too, because water is like blue, right? No, not here. Nope.
It's gray.
It
That's
is
great because of the time of the year.
Yeah, it's
But
very well. It's because Chuck Penson is very, this water is not actually blue. It's gray. This legit water. And so yeah. That's
what
how
do
he
you taking your drills out of? What is that?
This is what I showed you the other, like, not too long ago.
I thought that was. Let me see it up close. You got one too?
Yeah, this is my new favorite storage system of all time.
They're like double TikTok size but square shape.
Okay.
Cube.
And they're not super expensive, and you get like a bunch.
She sent me a picture one night, and I'm like, I put 2 or 3 of them in my cart. And I just haven't bought anything else to make the final purchase.
Well, they're cool too because you can like take off this whole shebang here. Easier porridge.
Yeah.
I said porridge, but that's a food. But I meant.
Hey, Wolfpack, welcome. Glad you could make it. We're listening to Crashly and how she's blinging out her painting. So she's done a lot in the foreground, and then the water, and then we were looking at the trees. Now, in your painting, do you actually see there's a fire pit there by the building? And I'm noticing some smoke. That might be a good place for some jellies. What are you thinking, Tia?
Definitely. That is exactly the epitome for jellies also. That smoky, milky feeling, that would be perfect. Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Now, what about the mountains there? Like, because I don't want to overbling because I want, the main highlighting, not to be over, whatever Brandon said, like not to be, undershone, overdone, overblinged. So the parts that you want to highlight aren't as highlighted. So I don't want to do too much. But would you do anything to the mountain area?
Snow.
Okay.
So snow as a light, like if you're coming across a light source, you'll notice that snow will have, especially freshly fallen snow, will have a little sparkle to it. I may not swap out every one of the snow colors in the mountain, but I would sprinkle something with an AB coating just to make sure that as you move, you see the sparkle in the snow.
Especially between the two mountains on the right side.
Yep.
Because you can tell a little bit of the light coming through the clouds is hitting that middle mountain. So especially those little snow valleys, you would add a few ABs, where the mountain behind your autumn trees, right, that you're going to bling out, you might not add as many ABs because the light's not hitting it. The mountain's in the way. So the snow doesn't need as much bling.
I got you. Smarty pants.
Did you? Do you feel better? Because you were like one of the more apprehensive people coming into blinging in the new year. You were very concerned, and I know that you spent about 3 hours, was it, with Tima, and then you paid her a visit in person and got even more expertise.
She didn't even go to the website. She bypassed the website.
So just so you guys are aware, she's been trying to get on the show to discuss everything as well. The wheel keeps bypassing her. So
where is she?
Hey, Bonnie, good to see you.
She couldn't be here tonight.
She's on a double date right now.
Well, we can't get in the way of that. There are some still things that bother me. Like for one of these gray colors I replaced with a complete crystal. I think it was like 318 or something. But like if you look, I think the crystals like look so weird. Hold on. I don't think you could see in this. But that's was the point. Like they look weird, but it's kind of the border of the water, so I think it kind of works,
Correct. That's what I do with crystals. I use them to dull out, a color source, which is what it did, and I definitely would do it around the edging of water. Near the middle, that's what collects the light source. So you're going to want something that causes it to refract or reflect. So it's going to need to be more sparkly, or it needs to be more blue, Yeah, well, you
Someone
did
asked
great.
the color to use jellies for the smoke.
They have, I don't know the numbers by heart or the jellies, but they do have the crystal one that she showed the other day. It was like a 5200 jelly AB
It
crystal.
Was 712.
Was it a 712? Oh, that's right, because that's your favorite
because it's a little bit more creamy than the 5200, but that could be smoky. But yeah, jelly kind of dulls the sparkle, but just another thing I was thinking of.
It has a slight translucence to it also.
Yeah.
Like I got this crystal jelly.
I was also thinking of the opal because the opal has
Oh, that's a good idea. Where's my opals?
so this white opal,
Ooh.
it's
Yeah, that's a
sparkly,
good idea.
but it looks kind of smoky. Now that silver's the backing, so the white is the opal.
So when you say
But
opal, is that the name of like a sparkler, or is that the name of the jelly?
it's a sparkler and it's
Just the
called white
sparkler.
opal.
Okay, cool. That one does look smoky.
But it still gives you a little bling. It still reflects the light more than a normal, but it's a flat reflection. And I think smoke is more flat. It absorbs the light.
Now, would you bling the cabin windows too? Because I also have that on my Bible bling list that I have. The windows of the cabin.
I think so, especially the front windows.
Yeah, like in my brain, I thought the actual windows could be like AB/sparklers, and then the reflection in the water, all crystals. Like
This
that's
is
what I
the
thought.
sunshine. It gives like a nice, like a yellow hue, like a soft light reflection.
Yeah.
I use those in windows. This is a pearl. It's a glow glass. It does have like a translucent appearance. This might be a good color to use for your smoke. Also keep in mind that, smoke at its at the point where, the fire was just put out, it may be brighter. And then as your smoke goes, it dissipates a little more in color. So maybe something more translucent, more milky, as it goes up. So you don't have to use the same color for the smoke. Start with a more strong, more stringent color, and then make it more translucent as it goes up.
Fair enough.
And I don't know how detailed the smoke is because it's such a small part, but there are diamond paintings that do have a lot of smoke in it. So these are tips that you can use for those paintings as well.
Oh, it looks like it looks like a gray confetti blob. That's what it looks like. I don't know if you can see that on there.
So that would be one of those things where you have your sticker right next to you and you kind of just go, how do I want it to look like the sticker? And I'm just going to make it happen.
Yeah, that is one thing. If you guys are new with blinging, that was the most brilliant advice that I wish I had, is have the picture next to you the whole time. Do what
Out
I
of all
do,
those trips to
and it's just the simple things that, people like me that freak out, like you're gonna screw up the whole darn thing by switching stuff up. I didn't even think about that,
You could use some of your leftovers. Vivian has a good idea. The 141s from DAC, and put it on the mountain snow.
Oh, the one that comes. Yeah, I could. I have that right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's the symbol I was just gonna work on next. Are you in my head?
Yes. But Crashly, you're going to get a coupon so you can go buy another color or two to help yourself out.
Really?
That is true.
That is fabulous. I really do like coupons, and then I can just go back to T-Mal's house and save on shipping.
That's an even better idea.
She had me hold these bunnies. And that was like, I walked up on her driveway, and she lives in this big old house, man. Like she's like the mob boss of bling, and you could tell because she got this big old house. And then there's like rabbits on her porch, and I was like, do you think I need to knock first before I go pet the rabbits? Because the custom things, we got a hug, and she's gonna show me, but I really just want to pet the rabbits first. But I was proper. And I knocked and everything. But then it just so happened that there were bunnies born that morning. And these things were this big, like tiny, little squishy things. And Tim was like, you want to hold them? Like, oh my gosh, do you want me to?
I don't have my break home. That's what I would be thinking.
I was like double layering my hands just because I thought I was going to drop them. But they were like this big, had no fur, and they were just these little squishy little things. I don't know. It was the time.
They look like little baby hippos in the picture because of the no fur.
Did you get the chance to like really hold it? Did you ever get the knack for it?
So honestly, I didn't want to hold the squishy ones too much because they really wigged me out. Because like they're like this big, but you could see all the bunny parts. So I'm like, I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna sneeze or I'm gonna do something. I was freaked out by them. They were almost like you could see through them, like their veins, and I'm like, ugh.
Oh,
But so then Jedi, I call him Jedi, but it's one of her sons.
Jedediah.
He's the one who signs it as Jedi, and I'm like, hey, she got a Jedi working for her. He went out and got me a for real bunny. He actually got
A
two.
for real bunny
Yeah, like a legit bunny with all of its fixins.
with fur.
Well, he comes in with two of them, and like he's like, here you go. Like, whoa, like, I can't
What do I
do
do
two.
with
I can't even
those?
hold. I can't even hold two babies. I don't want to hold two bunnies. That freaks me out. And so
Oh,
he hands them to me, and I'm holding them, and one just starts squirming out, and Timo catches it midair. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I've never held a bunny before in my life. Okay, so like I don't know nothing. And yeah, one like jumped out and she catches it, and I was like, "Can I just hold this one real quick?" And the one sat on me, and I just petting it and stuff. I was like, "Timo, I need to take this home." But Kerwin kind of glares at me. I'm like, "Okay, okay, okay."
you didn't take a bunny home?
No, she
No,
was
You
good.
didn't take a bunny from the forest to the animal kingdom?
no, he kept saying that our cats would eat it, and then I imagined that happening, and my heart breaking. So I was like, "No, I'm okay."
Oh my gosh, do they? Do cats eat bunnies?
I don't know. I don't want to think about it, but it's gross. But they were so cute. It was really cool. The coolest part about the whole experience was her little storage area she has. So like she has her workroom where she keeps all the drills, and her kids got to go out to the storage area to replenish what's inside. But these bags in the storage area were like giant I mean, I've never seen a giant bag of like cocaine or drugs or anything, but that's what it looked like. It's like a
But
big
because she's never seen it.
I never. That's what I imagined that it would look like because they're the big old bags of like all these sparklers, and her kids got to go out and get this little scoop to replenish what's inside. That was the coolest part, I think, anyway.
Mm.
And then I kept
Yeah.
going through all of her stuff, and I was like, "Quit! You're being rude. Quit! Quit!" And I kept just touching all the things, but she didn't mind. It was fabulous.
Oh,
Well, I'm imagining if Tia was there, she would have just passed out on the floor. Like
I
she
would live
wouldn't have
there
been.
now.
Without a doubt, she
I would
would
live there now.
yeah, like and Tima's like I live in Warrenton, but really she lives over the river and through the woods of Warrenton, just like me, man. I was
She
like,
lives rural?
no, you like she's like way out in the sticks, and I'm like I
What?
relate, man. I can relate.
Mhm.
But Tia, ugh, in that room that she's always filming in where she's live, that has so many cute little. That's where I'm telling you, I was touching all of her stuff because like she's got all these little drawers. I'm like, oh, what's in
Mm.
here? She was so nice about it. But Tia, I don't know what. I'd have to
I would
record
live
the
there.
whole time Tia walking into this place and just seeing her face. It because
I would
it.
scream so loud. I would
Mhm.
live there. I would be like, "Oh, Jerry, I'm sorry you got to move out so I can move in."
Tia
You
would be making crystal angels in the crystal.
You probably would. You know what? There's enough there to do that. And one of those big drug sacks, I mean, not drug sacks, but you know, one of the big sacks, I was like,
Cheryl
yeah,
is calling it a rice sack.
maybe. I mean, if you
Wow, that's huge. I
in
would
my
love
head, it makes me imagine that one show, Breaking Bad, and they got this big old sack of bad stuff. I don't know what's in the sack, but it's bad. But even though sparklers aren't bad, they're all lined up and color coded. And so it just looks like a very organized mob boss's house, in my opinion.
Oh,
Like in this little
she called
area.
her a mob boss.
That's what I
She's
did.
right.
Because she
She's.
said that one of her nicknames is the drill dealer instead of a
I've
drug
heard that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
she's
heard that.
a
I
dealer.
call her the goddess, such as the
Mhm.
Godfather. She's the goddess.
They're
So
just
All right,
really,
I gotta
really
say
good
goodnight to
people.
my kiddo real quick. You guys entertain.
Okay. They're just really, really good, down to earth people. So if you guys need
yeah,
bling for your painting, go support them, man. Like, I don't know. I wish that there
right.
was more that I could do for them, but it just means a little bit something when you extra. What the? Oh, never mind. Are you back?
I'm back.
Oh, okay.
She
My
said
daughter
night
just
to the
doesn't
kiddo.
like the hug on camera.
Oh,
What? Olivia, you don't want to give us some love too?
what?
Maybe when she walks by, you can wave at her.
You just pulled a Kerwin, and I said, "Why'd your voice get so high?" Because Dia's voice just went like way up here. That was wonderful. Sorry, I'm gabbing, and I'm a guest on here. Oh, what are we looking at? Hi, Lydia. What you got in that plate there?
She made us her famous chicken tacos tonight, so that's her.
That's
Yes.
so sweet.
Please go to dpwithsparklers.com and use Bling It On, and you'll get 10% off.
Woo!
And before, because it's getting late, I want to pick our winners from last week. We have 2 of them. What you're going to do is you're going to email or message Tia if you're a winner. And you're going to message DP with Sparklers, their Facebook group. I can help you get that information. And they will be able to send you your beautiful Tia pen. Woo woo! And your sparkler coupon. Okay, so what I did is I put last week's. Yes, those are beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
So I put last
I
week's
got
video
one.
in here, filtered out duplicates, and now I'm going to hit start and see. Oh, and the 2 winners that we're picking will also get something from Lizzie Falcon.
That's right. Getting a sticker. How can I get a sticker?
Here we go. Oh,
Oh yeah.
Scrapping with Sylvia. But scrapping with Sylvia,
She already
I'm sorry,
won.
you already won. So we're going to have to pick someone else.
Oh, that was sad.
I'm so sorry. We have to share the wealth. Okay. I don't know who. Diamond painting with the besties. Saw this on replay. Sorry I missed the live. My daughter had swim practice. I love this live and all the art Lizzie showed us. If Rachel releases any one of these, I'm in trouble. Thanks again for the great live. Hope you and Tia feel better soon. So Diamond painting with besties. I'll make a comment and let you know you won, but reach out to us. We're so glad. So that is number 1. And remember, because it's coming from 3 different places, you might receive it at 3 different time periods, your prize. All right, and here's the next winner. God really wants Sylvia to win.
She's so lucky.
Fairy Tale
Poet.
Woo-hoo! Fairy Tale!
Dana!
My favorite part of the interview is learning more about Lizzie Falcon. So Fairy Tale, reach out to Tia, let her know your information. Reach out to Tina, DP with Sparklers, and let her know you won tonight for the coupon. And you can use the coupon and the 10% off together. Tina will help you work through that.
Just the other one.
But if you need help, let me know. I'll help connect you for sure. Okay. And then, Crashly, would you be willing to write down a number or send Tia and I a number? Because now
I already have my pen ready. Yes.
So
okay,
we're
wait, what
going to give
number?
away a coupon, a $5 coupon, which is enough to buy roughly 2 packs of ABs or a pack of sparklers. So you can get your bling on. And so what we're going to do with chat is I'm going to put in start. So don't guess until I hit start. That's okay, Fairy Tale, that you're not in the collab. As long the small prizes, you did not have to be part of the collab. You just had to be part of our community. And so you commented.
Bless you.
Sorry.
Bless you.
So yes, I'm going to put start in the chat in just a minute, and you're going to pick a number in honor of Tia between 1 and 250. 100 and 250.
Yeah, that was a lot. Between 100 and 250.
Yep.
Here we go.
And whoever gets closest without going over is the winner. If people have the same numbers, we'll have those individuals then pick a number for a tiebreaker.
You said the closest without going over, right?
Without going over, and only guess once. Only guess once.
Sorry if you come one number within. This makes it so much more fun from our side.
Start. So put in your numbers.
I have the number on the other side of this hand.
Woo-hoo.
So if you guys have X-ray vision, now is your time to shine. Although it might be mirrored.
Vision. Diamonds around you, it's 100 between 2 and 250. So you gotta guess 100 or more.
Dun, 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 dun.
Is anyone else's skin like super itchy this winter? I have been lotioning myself up and it's not been working.
I've been doing everything. So I've been doing this combination of alcohol, wiping anything because I feel like I got a layer on.
Okay.
And then I do my aloe vera, what's this called?
It's called strawberry jelly.
The hand sanitizer. But I use the kind with aloe in it because it's supposed to soften your skin up. But yeah, you're right.
Look, my elbows got it. Like my elbows is like.
Yeah, I look like I got quarters on the bottom of my elbows.
It looks like I went sun tanning 50 with just my elbows. I don't know. Or like it looks like I put my elbows on like a barbecue pit, like this or something, because they're so dark.
I don't know. I'm using Aveeno, and I'm like, which is a lotion, and I'm just like arms, my little butterfly wings here, my stomach, like I'm just like, ugh, just want to scratch my eyes out. Right? Exact. See, people, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I mean, I don't want you guys itching. Don't get me wrong, but okay, I'm gonna put stop. So make sure you get that number in before I hit stop. No, Dawn, I'm not. I know I should. Coconut oil. That's right. I always forget about that, Sylvia.
Well, and I think you're supposed to get one of those weird stone things that you have in the bathtub, and like you rub it all over yourself and it gets all the dead skin off, and then you lotion it and it's fresh. I read that somewhere.
You guys are a little behind. But okay, well, no. There we go.
Got it in.
You got it in.
Okay, so Crashly, what was it? Because Halloween was concentrating on that hand. 216.
What's it?
216.
I don't think anybody got it. I saw somebody with 199, and I don't know if I'll have to go back through the live chat to make sure.
We had a couple that were like 221.
I know, and I'm like, oh.
Girl, Cat, you just went over. Oh. That's the fun. 197.
So we have a 185. You found a 197.
I see
Halloween.
Kimbalina.
Halloween is 197. You said a 199?
Yeah, right above Halloween.
So yeah, I think we have Kimbalina.
Oh, I do see that. Kimbalina.
So yep. Tia is Tia Smith on Facebook. So you can message her there. Or you can message her. Do you want Instagram? Is that how you want Instagram? Okay.
Yeah, it's easier because the picture looks like me on Facebook Messenger. But I'm Tia's Crazy Craft Addiction on Instagram. A lot of people find it easier to find me that way.
Okay. Yes. If you do have trouble reaching out to either Tina at DP with Sparklers, which she gets messages all the time, or Tia, let me know. Just email me at DP Addiction Adventures and I'll forward and connect you guys.
Congratulations, everybody. All pins are being sanitized. because my house was a little ill. So don't worry, all pins are being sanitized before they're sent out.
If
So
only she was that generous with her boob money, but she's not.
some,
Excuse me while I pull my boob money
let me
out.
get let me get Crashly
Sanitize
some
it and
boob
then
money.
hand it to you.
I get Crashly some
She
boob
puts
money.
she puts a telephone in there, a baby. She just starts grabbing stuff and just puts it in there, like, and then she's like, "Where did it go?" And
She's gonna pull a bunny out
it
next.
wasn't lucky. I was like, where'd you put it?"
I showed her on a live how much they fit. I showed her the pockets.
I was just shocked because I expected, since she put all that stuff in there, for it to be lumpy and for it to be obvious.
And it wasn't.
They were like perfect little mounds there, and I'm like, where did you put it under the flop? Like, I don't understand where.
I was pulling stuff out for days, and she was in shock. And then she almost fell out her chair when I put a set of keys down there.
She did.
Well, not to change the subject, but to change the subject. Before we say goodbye, Tia, would you like to express what you're doing on Wednesday? What are we looking forward to seeing from you?
So we are kicking off our Love is in the Air. It's hashtag heart. Make sure you guys put that heart in front of it so that you can post all of your update pics. And it's whatever love means to you. So whatever you're passionate about, whatever craft you're working on, we just want to see what you're passionate about. And we are going to kick off our collab by interviewing some of our craftlings. And we're going to talk to them about love. And we're gonna flip the script. Instead of making it we're gonna ask them the things that were not deal breakers. We're gonna deep dive, and we're gonna let you guys know what what almost sent them packing in the opposite direction. So join us, Lizzie and I. We're going to have some fun. There will be a giveaway on each live, and we are going to be giving away 4 TSA gift cards as well as more Pom Pow pins. Yay!
I have to say, this is one of the collabs of all time that I think I might be looking forward to the most. Like, I can't wait to watch the married couples answer all these questions you got planned. This is gonna be fun. It's gonna be great.
I can't wait either.
Well, thank you everyone in chat for joining us. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you soon. 2023 is right around the corner for blinging in the new year.
Thank you so much for having me. This was so much fun.
Thank you all.
Bye. Bye.